Hey guys, it's Ricky. Welcome back to another video. I thought that it would be fun to do a little bit of a sit down video since I haven't done one of these in a little while because a lot has been going on in my life and I figured it'd be nice to update you guys and let you know what's going on. So I figured while we talk, how many times can I say I figure? Let's stop saying that now. So while we talk, I'm just gonna do my makeup. That way I can be doing something because I'm not that great at just sitting and talking to the camera. Plus, I also have a nail appointment that I need to get to. So hello and welcome. I noticed that we have 60 subscribers now. How freaking great is that? Hello everyone that's new. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm so happy that you guys joined our little friendship we have going on here. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you comment down below and say what video you watched that brought you and made you subscribe to my channel. Okay. I look a little rough right now because we went kayaking on Saturday and I got a little burnt if you can't tell. I'm not doing the best. My skin is definitely struggling. Hopefully the lighting's okay in here. My boyfriend, my amazing boyfriend, got me a ring light because we reached 60 subscribers, so I'm very happy about that. It was very sweet of him. So now hopefully my videos will have some better lighting. I've been usually just working with natural light, so it kind of restricts when I can film. But yeah, hopefully, if you can hear that, that's my dog eating his food. But yeah, hopefully we will have some better lighting in our future videos. I'm gonna hydrate my face. This is my absolute favorite moisturizer. I use it every day and it really does help if you have like acne prone skin. Oh my goodness, it was a life changer. I already put some of this on today, but I'm gonna layer it up because I am sunburned and my skin needs it. Definitely not gonna go too heavy with the makeup today because my skin needs the break. It's not doing the best, if you can see. That one, oh my gosh, that one's atrocious. That was like a really deep pimple that I just couldn't leave alone, so I ended up popping it. If y'all do the same, let me know. So I'm so bad at just leaving my pimples alone. If I see it, I'm like, you gotta go. Goodbye. You gotta get off my face. I don't like it. Just gonna put some more moisturizing cream under my eyes. I like to use this one. I haven't really tried very many eye creams, so if you guys have one that you like, let me know because I'm open to new suggestions and I love trying new things even though my routine has not changed since, I want to say like 2019, 2018. I think I've been doing the same thing with the same products. I can pull my hair back and get it out of my face a little bit while it dries because I just got out of the shower. So my hair is still nice and wet. My skin is so flaky from being burned. Oh my goodness. We may proceed now. One of the biggest things right now, what the heck? Oh my gosh, my skin is so flaky. That's the worst part about being sunburned. Obviously, sunburns are painful and you should take care of your skin, but I absolutely hate when my skin gets flaky. Anywho, one of the biggest things in my life that's changing right now is I am switching career paths. You may be asking yourself, Ricky, why are you switching career paths? What is it you even do now? I currently, well, okay, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. So once upon a time, a long time ago, me and my best friend, Ashley, you probably met her. She's been in multiple videos. We used to work at Starbucks together. We decided that we were going to go to phlebotomy school. It was her father's idea. He suggested to her to do it, and I decided, you know what? Why not? I'll go and do it with you. So we decided we were going to go to phlebotomy school, and we did that together. That was a lot of fun. It was very scary. I'm not gonna lie, did not enjoy it that much. The learning part was fun, but the whole having to stick each other on the first day, not fun at all. I have a big fear of needles, if you didn't know. So that was very traumatizing, but obviously I overcame it. Not the fear, just the trauma. And we got through that program and we got hired on at the same hospital. So yes, we went from both working at Starbucks to both working at the same hospital. But that's not even where that ends. So we worked at that hospital for a couple years. It was a shit show, not a good time, but we worked there as phlebotomists. We worked all over the floors. They had an outpatient lab that we worked in, and we also would help like in the emergency room and stuff. We did that for a couple years. Then I was tired of the bullshit that I was dealing with at that job. So I got a new job at a different hospital. OSU. I love that place. That was my absolute favorite place that I've ever worked to this date. and I got a job there. It was an awesome gig. It was Monday through Friday, no weekends. Like, how often does that happen in the medical field? If you work in the medical field, you probably feel me. It's not very often that you don't have to work weekends and holidays. We were closed on holidays, so we did that. And yeah, I got hired on there. Then I gave them Ashley's information and told them about her, and they ended up hiring her because we needed somebody else. One of our girls quit, so they ended up hiring her, and then yet again we were working at another job together. So that's what, 3 jobs now? It was awesome. We stayed there, I want to say, for like 2 years, 2.5 years, until I ended up moving here to Texas to be with my boyfriend, which was really honestly a hard decision to make because I loved my job and I was very happy where I was. I was slightly getting burnt out doing phlebotomy. It was fun and I enjoyed it, but I think at that point it'd been like 6 years, 5-6 years since I started doing it, and I was just kind of not over it, but I was ready to explore my options and maybe try something new. So once I made the decision to move from Ohio to Texas, which is where I am currently, I packed all my stuff up in a little truck, moved it down here, and voila, now I'm in Texas. But instead of me trying to find a new job in a new career field, I pretty much just relied on my resume because I didn't really have that many options here. There weren't very many places hiring because while all this was happening, the whole move, it was like right in the middle of when COVID was hitting really bad. So there weren't very many places hiring. Hold on, let me do this, bro. I can't talk while I do this. Okay, anywho. Now that that's done, I ended up getting a job here in Texas working at the local hospital. And boy, was that something else. Quick little preference. What's the word? Anyway, just so you guys know, I basically live in Mexico. The part of Texas I live in is like right on the border, so you turn the wrong direction, you're gonna be in Mexico. Everyone here speaks Spanish. Not a big deal, except I don't speak Spanish. Yeah. Bad decision on my part in high school. Kind of hating past RIkki right now, but I never took Spanish. I did try to take it my junior year after a guidance counselor fought with me about taking it because she said that they like to offer it to freshmen more than they do juniors and seniors because they don't think that there's any point, because I'm only going to do it for 2 years because junior, senior, obviously. Most people only do 2 years of a language anyway, so I was like, why not? I'm a junior, I don't care if I'm only gonna get 2 years of it done. I'm still gonna try to do it because I felt like it was gonna be a good thing to have. But I sat and I took that class for, I wanna say, 4 weeks, and let's just say I was bad at it, to say the least. I was very bad at Spanish, and I don't understand because even my friend who was copying off of me during tests scored better than me on the test. Tell me how that happened. Tell me how that happened, because that's some bull crap right there. I don't know why I sucked so bad, why I wasn't retaining in my brain, but I sucked at Spanish. So I dropped that class because I had an F in it, and I didn't want that F to affect my GPA because at that time I was in color guard, and if your GPA dropped below a certain point, then you wouldn't be able to do marching band. And we had the state competition coming up, and I was not about to miss that. Not on my junior year. It was going to be my 3rd year doing color guard. I was invested, and I was not going to let some stupid Spanish class mess up me going to state. So I dropped that class and I never took Spanish. So moving here, I worked at the hospital and everyone here spoke Spanish. All the patients spoke Spanish. Some of them spoke some English too. But the biggest issue I encountered working at this hospital in town is that a lot of the employees were very prejudiced against me because I didn't speak Spanish. They didn't want to help me. They thought it was stupid that I even got hired because I don't speak Spanish. Which, I mean, kind of rude, but I get it. I didn't lie during my interview or my resume. Never told any of them that I spoke Spanish. I was even very upfront and told them that I didn't speak Spanish, and I still got the job. So that wasn't on me. I was just here to try to do my job. And I should say I got hired on to be like registration and admitting in the hospital, which really sucked because I didn't really enjoy that job. I like the clinical side of things, not the registration side of things. So I was already having a hard time. I just moved down here, was not that happy at that time. I actually spent many days coming home from work crying because of that job. I think I worked there for 3 months before me and my boyfriend decided it was okay for me to just call it quits. I don't really want to go into detail on how they treated me and stuff because like that's still something that I'm recovering from. But needless to say, they were very rude and nasty, and I didn't want to put myself through that anymore. Yeah, So I left that job. And then I was unemployed for like a month or two while I was looking for a new job. While I was looking for a new job, I applied all over the place. Nobody called me back. Again, this was during COVID time, so a lot of places weren't hiring. The only place I could get to call me back was Starbucks. Starbucks. Remember the beginning of the story when I told you I worked at Starbucks with Ashley when I was like 18, 19, now I'm 25, and I was back working at Starbucks. But hey, you know what? Everyone goes through their own journeys. Everything's meant for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason. I was not happy to be going back to Starbucks, but I needed the paycheck. I needed the job. I was literally going insane not having a job and being stuck at home all day long. Ugh, it was terrible. I know a lot of people, they love that and they're like, Rikki, you're crazy. Why didn't you enjoy being home for a month by yourself with nothing to do? I didn't enjoy that. I like working. I like going to work. I like having something to do. I like meeting people. I like that social interaction to a limit. I am an introvert for the most part. I don't like interacting with people too much, but I do like having some forced social interaction, you know, throughout my day. So I got hired on there, you know, I worked there for, I want to say another 3 months. Yeah, I think it was 3 months. And while I was working there, I was like, you know what? My passion is in the medical field. I don't want to be doing this. This is kind of just a job to hold me over until I can find a better job. And by better, I just mean one that I feel like I can wake up and have a reason for going to work. I know a lot of people have that same reason for what they choose they want to do with their life. Like they want to choose a job that gives them purpose and makes them feel like they have a reason for going into work every day. Starbucks was not giving me that purpose. So I had to find a new job. So one day, this girl, she came through the drive-thru. She was in scrubs, and at this point I was determined to find a job in the medical field. I didn't really care what I was doing, but I really wanted it to be in the medical field because my options were so slim here. Everyone who drove through the drive-thru, if they had scrubs on, I was asking them, oh, where do you work? Oh, that's cool. How long have you been doing that? Do you like it? You know, like trying to feel out the town because I really didn't know all the options yet. Like a Google search will only tell you so much. So I was just asking everybody that came through the drive-thru, had scrubs on, what they were doing. And yeah, that went on for a little while. So one girl came through the drive-thru and she was going to work at a dialysis clinic. She told me about the job, told me to apply, so I did. And long story short, even though that was already a really long story, here I am now working at a dialysis clinic. I don't mind dialysis. I like the job, I like what I do. It's just we work very long shifts. And by long, I don't mean just 12 hours. If it was just 12 hours every day, 3-4 times a week, I could do that. I could do that. But I'm talking 14, 16-hour days, 4 times a week. And I've been here now 6 months and I just honestly can't do it anymore. My body is fighting me on this. If it was like every other day that I had to work, then I could manage. Like I was managing. And then they scheduled me 4 days a week with multiple days in a row and I just wasn't hydrating myself correctly. I didn't have the opportunity to go get drinks and stuff because we were so busy on the floor. So I couldn't go to the break room and get water and whatnot. So I was getting very dehydrated. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night just to get cramps because of how dehydrated I am. And this isn't a video of me complaining. Don't get me wrong. I like dialysis. I like what I do, but just the hours, you know, they weren't for me. So I knew that I needed to find a different job, a different gig. Even though I was very lucky to be where I was, or where I am, I guess. I still have another week there. And I loved everybody I worked with. Like, they were super great. Everyone there was super sweet. Anywho, so I started looking around. I started thinking, okay, there's not that many medical places here in this small town. What's another passion that I really have that I kind of put on the back burner because I moved and I didn't think it was a real option? That passion would be veterinary medicine. I always wanted to be a vet tech. Ever since I got my dog, I've been like looking into being a vet tech. And I really wanted to pursue that, but I thought for sure I was going to have to go to 4 years of school, through this 2-year program, 2 years of basic course classes and everything before I could pursue that path in life. And you know, I was fully prepared to do that, but my current job was just not gonna be the job that I could do that with. I was dead. I didn't even have the energy to barely shower with this current job at the dialysis clinic. So I have a friend who actually works at the vet here in town. Her husband works with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend knows I was trying to get in at that vet as a vet tech, and she brought him an application because they had somebody who ended up leaving. She gave me the application. I filled it out, sent it in. They called me back like 5 minutes later, wanted to have an interview. I interviewed with them and voila. and behold, I got the position. I got the job. I couldn't have been happier. Like, honestly. When they called me and told me that they wanted to extend the offer, I could almost get emotional just thinking about it right now. Is that silly? That's probably silly. But it's something I wanted to do for a very long time. Not something I talked about much because, like I said, I thought I had to go through school and everything before I could pursue it. But at this clinic, they put you through a training program, and they do also certify you. I do still plan on going to college and getting my license for veterinary medicine, but right now this is like a really great way for me to do what I love and also have a place to do my clinicals for when I do go to school, because every school, there's no schools nearby for veterinary medicine. Everything, if I were to pursue it, would have to be online, but you have to have a clinic that you can go do your clinicals with, or go do your clinicals at. Now I have a place that I can do that if I want to pursue it, so that's exciting. I'm just like really, okay, airplane. Rude. Why do they look so bad? I look angry. Okay, I kind of am angry. Okay, that's just gonna have to be it for the eyebrows because I don't want to mess with them anymore. But I'm not happy with them. Now, am I happy with them? No. I think I made it worse. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I got the job at the vet hospital, but before they offered me the position, and since I hadn't worked at a vet office before, and I haven't worked with animals before, they wanted to talk to me about having a day where I could come in to shadow because they wanted to make sure that it was something that I was really passionate about, something that I really wanted to do. Even though I told them, I'm certain that this is a passion I have and I want to pursue if given the opportunity. But no, they wanted me to shadow a day before they offered me the job, which was fine. Like, I totally get it. But anyway, it was 2 days later that I was scheduled to come in to shadow for like 4 hours. And I was super excited to see everything behind the scenes because let me just tell you, if you haven't worked at a vet office, there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes. A lot. It's not just puppies and kittens and good times, you know? So my first day, I'll tell you guys about my first day because why not? You know, we're here. Well, I got you here. On my first day, I showed up, not really sure what to expect, but I was ready to experience it. I was super excited. Come in, you know. Yeah, I met everybody. They were all super nice. I came in on a day that they only had 1 doctor, so it was kind of a slower day, they said. It wasn't as hectic because when they have 2 doctors, they're balancing between 2 doctors' appointments, plus they have walk-ins that come in that they just kind of squeeze in between appointments. So they only had 1 doctor today to worry about, which was kind of nice because then that meant that they could not slow down a little bit, but they could have the time to really show me things, which I was looking forward to seeing. So our first patient we had that day was a Chihuahua, and something was going on. It was just a recheck, but it was super cute. It was an older little Chihuahua. Super adorable. I was there with the vet tech that I was shadowing. Doctor came in, talked to the owner, I almost said the parent. We updated their medication list and that patient was good to go, and they kind of left, which is really bizarre because I'm not used to appointments or patient interactions being that short. After that, we had a kitten come in. It was a stray that someone brought in, and the stray had an ear infection, so they already administered antibiotic once and they were back for a follow-up because I believe they had to do 2 treatments of the antibiotics. So they came back in and had to clean out some more of the gunk from the infection in the cat's ears and administer more antibiotic that they just kind of leave in the ear for the next like week, I think. I don't know. I didn't really ask how long it sits in the ear. I was just kind of trying to absorb everything that I was seeing. So yeah, I watched them clean out a bunch of gunk from this cat's ear. It was pretty gross. But we had to wrap up the cat in a little freaking burrito. That was funny. The cat was not having a good time. You know, they worked really fast and got it done quickly. They gave the antibiotics, put the cat back in its carrier, and let the owner know that the cat was ready to take home. And that was like a super cute cat. It was tiny and it had no tail. Wish I'd remember its name because it was adorable. Then after that, we had to prep for surgery. There was a surgery going on for another kitten. And the cat was getting spayed. Is that what you say for a cat? Or is that neutered? Gosh, I don't know. I have so much to learn. But anyway, they were fixing the cat and I got to help prep for that and observe the surgery and kind of how the surgeries usually go. It was a very fast process, surprisingly. I got to watch how they give anesthesia. Why can't I English today? I watched how they give anesthesia to the cat, which was pretty interesting. Learned that cats burn off the anesthesia way faster than dogs. So when it comes to cats, you gotta work very fast. I want to say not even 60 seconds of that cat not having the gas on, and it was already starting to wake up. So I watched them intubate the cat, and then I watched them kind of shave her belly area to get ready for surgery. And for some reason, I forgot that cat's skin has the same pattern as the cat's fur. I don't know why I totally forgot that that was a thing. But if you didn't know that, then if you have a striped cat, its skin is also striped. Fun fact of the day. Then it was surgery time. I thought I was gonna be more affected by it than I was. They have like such a small incision site and like kind of like circumference area that the doctor looks at while they're doing surgery. It's like they lay a blanket, for lack of better terms, on the cat, and this like open site is about that big that they can kind of see that they're doing the surgery in, and the incision was so tiny. Oh my goodness. I was like, how the heck is she gonna do all she needs to do with that tiny incision? But she did it, and she did it fast. Should I just mention that this vet is actually my vet for my dog? So she already knew me. After the surgery, the day kind of went south in a sense of sad. We had 2 dogs that we had to euthanize, which was eye-opening because I've never been a part of a euthanization before. I haven't had to go through that experience before, but having a dog now, I was like, ooh, it's gonna be emotional. How do I handle it? It was emotional, and I found myself like having to not step back, but like take a couple seconds to just kind of like breathe. Thankfully the room was cold, so that helped me kind of control my emotions during the whole situation. I will never forget that experience. Probably gonna live with me forever. It was kind of very eye-opening. I'm glad that I was able to be a part of that, to kind of witness like what this job really entails and all the aspects of it, not just the fun parts. But yeah, I mean, despite the sadness that happened that day, like I still am super passionate about wanting to pursue this, and I let them know that, and that's when they extended me the offer and wanted to know when I could start, which I was very excited about because I was very much looking forward to learning everything that I could learn about veterinary medicine. I know there's a lot to learn, never having worked in a vet clinic before, so I'm excited. And yeah, this clinic is only like 8.5, maybe 9-hour shifts if something were to happen and you need to stay late. So big difference from the 16 hours that I am currently working at my job right now. So I really look forward to having that extra time in the day. I'm not gonna really know what to do with myself. Hopefully it will give me more time to be able to film and upload for you guys, because as you guys know, this isn't my job. I do work a full-time job, but I enjoy YouTube and I enjoy uploading and editing for you guys. It's a passion I have, it's a hobby I have, and I want to be able to do it, you know, in my downtime. So I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's gonna free up some of my time to be able to edit and film for you guys. So hopefully you guys look forward to that too. If you do work in the veterinary medicine field and you want to have a conversation about it, or kind of give me some tips or advice for what I'm about to experience in my first few weeks, leave me a comment. We can have a conversation. Talk to me. We're friends here. I think I'm just gonna set my under eyes and probably my T-zone because the rest of my face is so dry from the sunburn. Today's the first day that my sunburn actually doesn't hurt. Wear your sunscreen, guys. Don't forget about it. But yeah, I gotta hurry up and finish getting ready because I have my nail appointment I need to get to. I'm just getting a pedicure because I can't get my nails done at my job. We're not allowed to have polish or anything on, so I usually just get a pedicure. But yeah, if you guys want to guess what color I end up getting, leave a comment down below. I will heart the comment that was actually correct. Alright guys, well that's the finished look. I just went for something very simple. Threw on some bronzer to bronze my skin up a little bit, even though I don't really need it because I'm burnt as hell. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for being a part of this video and letting me just sit down and chat with you guys for a little bit. But yeah, welcome everyone who's new to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to leave that comment down below letting me know what video introduced you to me. I'm very excited to see what videos get out there. I'm gonna just finish getting dressed. My hair is a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna deal with that in a bit, and I'm gonna go head to my nail appointment. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will hopefully be very soon. I very much look forward to this new career path that I'm taking, and I think it's going to allow me to have the freedom to do a little bit more with you guys, so I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!